Story 1. The Old Shoes and the Poor Man. Once upon a time, there was a poor man who earned his living by repairing shoes. He only had an old pair of worn-out shoes, but he always tried to keep them clean and tidy. One day he received a new pair of shoes from a kind person. However, instead of wearing the new shoes himself, he gave them to someone even more in need. When asked why he did that, he simply smiled and said, "I can still wear these old shoes." But that person, they need the new shoes more than I do. His story reminds us of the power of kindness and sharing. Sometimes a small act of generosity can make a significant difference in someone else's life, as well as in our own. Story 2. The Stone and the Sculptor. There was once a talented sculptor known for turning lifeless stones into beautiful works of art. One day, a wealthy man approached him and asked him to create a perfect statue from a large stone. The sculptor accepted the challenge and began his work. After many months of labor, he finally completed a flawless statue. When the wealthy man asked how he could create such a masterpiece from a simple stone, the sculptor replied, "I merely removed everything that didn't belong to the statue." This story teaches us that in life, to become the best version of ourselves, we sometimes need to remove unnecessary things, let go of bad habits, and keep what truly matters. Story 3. The Cocoon and the Butterfly. One day, a boy saw a butterfly struggling to emerge from its cocoon. He watched it for hours as it struggled, but the butterfly seemed unable to break free. The boy decided to help and carefully cut a small hole in the cocoon, allowing the butterfly to escape easily. However, when the butterfly emerged, its body was weak and its wings were crumpled. It couldn't fly and soon died. The boy later learned that the struggle to emerge from the cocoon was necessary for the butterfly to develop the strength needed to fly. This story teaches us that challenges and difficulties in life are essential for our growth and strength. Story 4. The Bamboo and the Reed. In a forest, two young plants grew side by side, a bamboo and a reed. Both plants wanted to grow tall and strong. The reed quickly grew tall, with lush green leaves, while the bamboo grew slowly, seemingly not advancing as fast as the reed. However, when a great storm hit, the slender reed was uprooted by the wind, while the bamboo stood firm. When asked how it could withstand the storm, the bamboo replied, "In my early years, I didn't grow upwards. I spent my time growing deep roots. It's those roots that helped me stay strong in the storm." This story reminds us of the importance of a solid foundation in life. Success may not come immediately, but if we are patient and build a strong foundation we can face any challenge. Story 5: The Beggar and the Empty Bowl. A poor beggar wandered the streets carrying an empty bowl. He traveled from village to village, begging for scraps of food to survive. One day, he met an old monk. The monk asked him why he didn't do something to change his life. The beggar replied, "I've tried many things, but my life remains as empty as this bowl." The monk looked at him and said, "If your bowl is always empty, it's because you've never truly believed you can fill it." The monk then handed him a seed and said, "Plant this seed, nurture it, and your bowl will never be empty again." The beggar followed the monk's advice, and from that seed, a fruit-bearing tree grew, providing sweet fruit year-round. This story encourages us to believe in our own abilities and never stop striving. When you believe you can change your life, you will find the way to do it. These 5 short stories are not only valuable lessons, but also reminders of the hidden strengths within each of us. They speak of kindness, patience, courage in the face of adversity, building a solid foundation, and believing in our ability to change our lives. Though small, these stories can change the way you perceive life and lead you toward a brighter future. Listen and reflect on them at least once in your life so you can find your own path forward.